And it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return number 22. So North Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the Heels rolled in the last meeting.
They took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it wasn't really a game, Jesse.
Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this team.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Running into the open space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Brings up the 20. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. And a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Reload!
Quarterback keeps moving. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Slides it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational
some change-ups and some curveballs.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. And you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses, predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Ready?
Give to the back. Really nice pickup on that as they get it to the 36 and we push down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough and they'll mark it at the 23. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for the team.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. He unleashes a long one. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
not only can he pass rush, he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
2-9 Philly.
Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Leaves it with the running back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. A run for the quarterback. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and will just find a way. They're trailing by 11 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on our next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense. You could tell he's catching the hit that he was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you. You're playing zone coverage, better than Phil, just running right over the ball. It's easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the center.
And that is with
post. He gets the punt away. Returns like that while you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but then you got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it will be 1st and goal for this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Loses 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Gore. Stopped almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the third most played in the FBS.
That's crazy. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. I love the orange and blue and the baby blue in this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time. And that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Fires one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Here's the return. And the punt team able to swing it to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, UNC! Right in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be, and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his big tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. That's caught, it's good. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Backed up now here, second and long. Looking to fire. Finds some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. Throws to the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. And if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I've been throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to get a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to impose their will with the run. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Not to stop the move chain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. First half in the books. Time now. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can. And it's so strange and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Gore. Can't get him to the ground. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Oh, there it comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it going to run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the bubble recovery. So pleased to send the offense back out. Give to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like
say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
To the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in the ground.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in full control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Got it set up on the outside. Trusted arm out. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Looking for a gap. It's Gore. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in there. They were ready for that. They're going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his connection.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off-play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too
plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Splits the outrights right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where this defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Might as well give it to him again. A stopping cold maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. Finds the tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woodhead. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangled and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
Dropping back, it's Hunt. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear.
Let's go!
Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something good.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Looking to throw again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Third down, man. You think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobble them up behind the line of scrimmage.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go deep shot for the end zone. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little space.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now, Nate, is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the...
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. It's a pass to Marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Freedom! 29 Philly.
movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Rides to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to saw this clock away and get it done.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe playing the probably I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to need to go and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chunking the football.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Looking to throw, it's Hunt. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Let's go!
Goes to the option. Quick toss. And they'll stop him after a better pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. The latest chapter of the South's oldest rivalry in the books, and it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.